Hello, Cut here, CC Speed Shop. I thought I might let y'all know what we've been doing here lately. This right here is some of the aftermath of what I did to my neighbor's little Bronco too. He's got nice cold air. It blows 40 degrees in the vents. And when he come up here to check on it, he run into some, what's them, fire ants. He run into some fire ants, and they were right there. So he come up and waylaid them. So no more fire ants. They got into me once and made blisters on my ankles for nearly a month. So I thought we'd come in here. Oh, I swept the shop out for about 5 minutes, and now it started growing back up. But you can see the floor now. Moved all the jackerage in the back of the 51. I can walk without falling, which is hard to do these days, but anyway, this has got to be dealt with. And the poor flathead is drowning in a sea of miscreants. But I did manage to clean off about a foot of the workbench. There's some of the refrigerant oil. I had to change it over to 134A, and had to do that. But now it is good to go. I got to get back on this and finish the dash and get the windows going up and down good. I got this one managed up, but I got to put the vent window back in it, which is kind of a pain. But it's doable, so I'm going to do it. And let me go over here. My wife, well, I saved these two American flags from destruction, and I washed them, or Marianne washed them, and they're still kind of raggedy old flags, but I couldn't let them go to nothing. And they'll be installed in here somewhere, maybe, I hope. But that's it on there. So I got rid of one vehicle, I don't remember which, from all this menagerie. You can only have so many projects. No, you can have as many projects as you can say grace over. And when I pray for a while. Of course, for all of y'all and us and them, even. I'm supposed to pray for them. Yeah. So my dad took his two Nissan things out of the way. And I got rid of my little white Ranger truck. Probably the best truck on the place, but I sold it. And hopes that, let me turn this viewfinder back where I don't have to see myself. There. My Studebaker, whilst I was working on it, rolled off this hill here, this little bit of a slant, and bred my old 90 model Ford pickup. Bred it right in the face, but of course little or nothing was damaged, maybe. And that's about it. Everything else is still here. The Studebaker's hopefully leaving, and maybe this little Cortina GT might leave, giving me enough time to do the Mustang deal. Just got the back glass just laying in there. It's not rubbered up tight. And I got the windshield in the back seat of the Lincoln. And thinking about taking this, since I don't have a dash pad, thinking about taking these spot wells out and taking this piece off, which is like what the Falcons had, and wondering what that will look like. And theoretically, I can put them back on if I don't like the looks, but anyway, this old thing needs to be worked on some, and I got the one I got off of Mr. Mach 1 sitting over there somewhere. So that's that. Oh, I'll tell you what I'm fixing to do in between showers. Open the door. Here's the hood for the 51. I'm gonna work it over and get it ready to put on the 51. I'm just about done under the hood of it anyway. And then I'm going to coat it with some undercoat. I'll probably put some rust kill on it too, if I can find where I put it. And so the bottom half will be pretty much hopefully finished. Yeah, then I got to clean up in here. This here looks like a worse than a bomb. But anyway, I got to do lots of stuff. I got the 428 here to put together. And I got my flathead over there all fresh milled out and ready. And the pistons loaded up there. And the old pistons over there. See if I can do a... There's the pistons. Got to change out the rods. And part of my tea bucket sitting there with the trunk lid off of Harold. Got to do Harold too sometime in my second breath. There's a vise I found. I used to call these a blacksmith vise. I don't know what their name really is, but it's a dandy. I traded a Glock 22, I think, for this beautiful Lincoln. For the same reason I was wanting to put a 460 in my 56 Ford. This one accidentally has a 460, and it's low mileage, of course. And I'm thinking about just cutting the frame rails right in front of the front door and commodulating it onto the front of the 56. I mean, I see other people doing it. Why can't I? Well, we'll find out why I can't. And everything else is running along smoothly. Let me see if I can turn this back around. Oh, I did it. Gee, I guess that's the day today. This is the Sabbath, so there'll be no scratching around too much today. One thing I learned is how to rest, and I have done that for the last month or 2 or 3 years. Nope, that's not going to do it. Let me see if I can get y'all in a more registered condition here. What? Talk about burn of the moment. There's a, yeah, I know whose that is. This is Rusty Acres. This is his sign that he accidentally forgot. So, health-wise, I'm doing well. The doctors are still swarming around me like buzzards, which is better than the buzzards swarming around. I had to check because there's a dead tree there and the buzzards love to roost in it. Why do buzzards like to roost in dead trees? It's not because they're macabre, it's because they can see better with a tree without leaves. And that way they can swoop down and, eat. Eat the carrion and the Walmart sacks and everything else. But, hey, the keys are still in this thing. I lost the title when I was loading this up on the trailer. I don't know where I put it, but I lost it. So I got to find that one or find one to replace it. It's all legal and everything. The people signed it and it was theirs. They were driving it before they tore it down to paint it. But I got to figure out what to do there. That's another one of my slip-ups, which I never did until I got kind of puny. And now I have to kind of second guess myself, but I do make the right decisions eventually. What else? I think that's about it. I'll make this short and not so sweet, but sour or whatever. And I guess the shop's doing good. The CC Speed Shop's doing all right. And I'm going to hit the CC lounge chair here directly. So I want to tell you that I love y'all and take care of each other. And I will see you down the trail. Let's see now. Hang on. I haven't hit this button yet.